Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson is going to be on the new song by Post Malone featuring Blake Shelton called Pour Me a Drink, which you can always pour me a drink. Beautiful little song, relatively easy song to play. I'm going to teach you how to play the whole song, including the little intro lead guitar part. But just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it really does help me out, as does give me a like, give me a thumbs up button on the video. Press the notifications button. The more comments, the better. Even if you just say hi, just leave me a comment. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Okay, let's start off with that little lead guitar intro part, which sounds like this. Okay, so to play that, we're going to play G4, last for 2 beats, so 1, 2, and then use your second finger to do a quick slide from G6 up to G8. So you don't really hear the 6, it's just straight up to the 8. So you've got 1, 2, then B7 with the first finger, B9 with the third finger, then E7 with the first finger. So the first bar goes. That holds on into the next bar, so the notes in the brackets you don't play, they're just held on. We're then going to do a quick slide with the third finger from B7 to B9, and then another B9, and then B7. So you got, and it slides off the B7, and then you go down to G4. So first 2 bars, you've got. Into the next bar, bar 3, we're holding on the G4. It then does the same G4, and then G6 slides up to G8, B7, B9, then E7. So similar to like the first bit. So you got. We then go into the last bar and we've got to slide up to 11 on the E string. And then we're going to do a quick hammer on from E9 to E11 and then pull off again to E9. And then straight down to the E7. So it's. And then 2 B7s after that. So it's. Okay, so the whole line goes like this. Okay, so that's a little lead intro part. That takes us to the verse, which sounds like this. So the first chord we need is a B chord. First finger A2, and your third finger is going to go flat across the D, G and the B strings at the 4th fret. So you've got to bar that down. So that's your B chord, and you're going to go down, 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 up. The next chord we're going to play is G sharp minor 7. So we're going to keep our third finger flat across the D, G and the B strings at the 4th fret, and then put our second finger over the top of the finger onto the E string on E4. And that will mute off the A string. So you end up with E4, A string muted, D4, G4 and B4. Second and third fingers. Okay, and you hit that with an upstroke, and then go down, down, up, down. So it goes up, down, down, up, down. So if we put the first 2 bars together, B to the G sharp minor 7, you get this. It then does that again in bars 7 and 8. It then goes to an E chord. First finger on G1, second finger on A2, third finger on D2. We're going to use the same rhythm that we did from the B to the G sharp minor 7, going from E. So you go down, 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 up. And then to an F sharp chord. First finger barred on the second fret. Second finger on G3. Third finger A4. Little finger D4. Playing all the strings. And that'll be going up, down, down, up, down. So E to F sharp will go. We then have a C sharp minor chord in bar 11, which is your first finger A4, second finger on B5, third finger D6, and little finger on G6. And you go down, 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 up. It then goes back to an F sharp chord and goes up, up, down, down, up, down. So we just continue in the rhythm. So that's the whole of the verse. You've got B to G sharp minor 7, B to G sharp minor 7, E to F sharp, and then C sharp minor to F sharp. Should sound like this. And that whole line repeats on the first verse. It doesn't repeat on the second verse, but it does on the first verse. And that takes us to a chorus. And we've got two lines of the chorus. The first 4 bars of the chorus go. So same rhythm from before, and we've got B to G sharp minor, E to F sharp. So E to F sharp. And those 4 bars repeat twice. So you get this. Repeat. It then carries on into bar 17 where we've got G sharp minor for a bar, F sharp for a bar, E for a bar, and then bar 20 we've got B over D sharp or B slash D sharp, which is your first finger flat across the D, G and the B strings at the 4th fret, and then third finger on A6, and you play the middle 4 strings. So you've got a bar of that, and then a bar of C sharp minor, and a bar of F sharp. And we don't push the chords on this, so we'll go like this. So in each bar, just go down, 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 up, down for the rhythm through that. And then on to the next line. This is still kind of the chorus. We've got B for a bar, G sharp minor 7 for a bar, B for a bar, and then E for 2 beats, just literally hitting 2 hits on it, and F sharp for 2 hits. So that line will go. So that's kind of like the end of the chorus. Then the song goes back to the verse. It doesn't repeat on the second verse. And then you've got the chorus exactly through how we've done it. It then goes on to the next line, which is kind of like the middle 8. We've got a bar of B, bar of G sharp minor 7, bar of B, bar of G sharp minor 7. It's kind of stripped down. It kind of goes a bit quieter there. And then there's a bar of rest where you don't play anything. So you get this like. Rest, 2, 3, 4. And then it kicks into the chorus, which goes till the end of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that guitar lesson and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, it really does help me out, as does giving me a like on the video, pressing the notifications button. Leave me some comments in the comment section, including what songs I should do next. And actually, the most helpful thing you could do is go and watch some of my other videos. That would be amazing as well. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, keep me doing this, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other songs, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. One last thing, I've got a new Instagram account, so if you've got Instagram, come and give me a follow on there. It's Andy Hillier Guitar. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.